Hi Leos, this is Prism Caverns. Thank you for my returning subscribers, and hello to my new viewers. I do cuss a lot. Whoa. I do cuss a lot, and if you don't like it, you can click the fuck off now. It's been a while, I know, but work has had me so tied up, you guys. I haven't had a chance to even catch up with my shits. For the crowd who is the most impatient next to Sag, I am very surprised and impressed at how patient you've been waiting for me. With the occasional outbursts here and there. But I know you only do that because you're waiting for guidance. The sun will be going away shortly because summer is over and winter is coming in. Leo's afraid of where their power might go. Where can they call on the sun? How can they call on the sun if the sun is not there? You guys are really emotional this October. Don't forget that the sun is in your heart. You are the sun. You are the living, breathing sun. You are the soul of the light of the world. So don't you for 1 second believe that just because the sun isn't out doesn't mean you can't shine. You guys have been experiencing either relapses. You hear that honk from way the fuck over there. Because life just seems so dull and dry and boring. You can barely tolerate the bullshit around you. You're tired of babysitting adults. And you're realizing that cycles are about to repeat themselves. Especially for my male Leos. You're starting to wake up from things that you've been asleep to. Asleep. You've been sleeping? You've been sleeping through these cycles that have been occurring, believing that someone was an attention seeker. Now coming to the understanding that you've been kept in the dark for a long time. Because all of the wrong people wanted to remain, with the innocent image. And the person whose innocence was actually taken without a choice was or has been shunned and placed into the spotlight, but not for the good reasons. So things have been exposed, things are being opened. Nature has been calling you. I think a lot of cows have been calling you. I'm also seeing a lot of you have been experiencing shipwreck. So like emotional things, like you can't put things into words. You can't put things into words. Like every time you try to break out of a routine, out of a home, out of a situation, out of a family cycle, like the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, every time you try to break out of it, it's like there's this earth sign that can't help but want to conjure shit up all over again. It's like, fuck, grow the fuck up. This earth sign could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be your sister, it could be your grandpa. The Magician. This is you. Look at you with all your beautiful power. You're discovering something. You're starting to look at yourself and reflect. A lot of you Leos may also have Cancer cusps. And do you see the moon in the back? It's like, it looks like a little umbrella that's protecting you, shielding you from the world. So, every time you try to break out from this box that this earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus places over you, or if you're a VirgoLeo, maybe your logical side keeps trying to box you in. And if it's not your Virgo side, then it's definitely another Virgo. It's a Capricorn or a Taurus that keeps trying to box you in. And they're the fun sucker. They suck the life out of everything. And then they blame you as to why they're so unhappy. You can't distinguish between your own happiness and someone else's anymore. And it's definitely an earth sign. You spend all of your time in your room, playing video games, reading books, just kind of keeping to yourself, chilling with your personal collective mind, meditating, dreaming, sleeping about the day that you can get away for just 24 hours, at least, without being followed or stalked or harassed or questioned. I kind of feel like a lot of you feel like your parents are probation officers, even though they're not. They act like the law. They persecute you. They shun you. They shame you. 10 of Wands. Oh my God, they are such a bitter person that makes you carry their burdens. They stress you the fuck out. The Fool in the reverse, like it's the same shit day in and day out. They bust your ass if you bring home straight A's. They bust your ass if you bring home straight F's. They bust your ass after a 15-hour shift. They bust your ass if you don't have a job. They are so unhappy with themselves that they can't stand to see you shine, Leo. They can't stand to see you successful or anybody else. And if you are, it's like they need to start this drama. It's stressful. Like, this person with the 7 of Swords is a liar. They are a fucking liar. They twist shit. They lie about shit. I feel like they like to humiliate your brothers and your sisters. It's like they get a kick out of making fun of other people. And it's like, okay, for a lot of Leos, Leos, you guys have really good sniffers. You have really good nosies, nostrils, sense of smell. You have really good sense of smell. And there's someone around you who is lying about a smell that doesn't fucking exist. And every time someone comes home or leaves or whatever, you hear this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo this month saying, oh my God, shut the door, it smells. And you're thinking, what smell? You just want to start some shit. You just want to argue. And now things are starting to make sense. Again, especially for my Leo males, things are starting to make sense. It's this Capricorn, it's this Virgo, it's this Taurus that is the mind manipulator of the family. They may be educated and they may have some money. Queen of Coins. They're most definitely a mother figure or mother type of person. They're not witty. They're not cute. They're not kind. And they are not compassionate. They're evil. They're wicked. And they're lazy as fuck. You know, all of this money they used to have, where did it all go? They tell you that they go to work and they make like lots of money. Let's say $25 or more an hour. But where is all this money going? So I think they're lying to you about what they're really doing. I don't think they're really actually going to work, like a legitimate job. But I think that the only reason why they're so paranoid about everybody else is because they're afraid that what they're secretly doing behind closed doors is going to come to light. Ace of Swords. Sorry about that, you guys. Something came up. So I do have the car running, and as you know, I am trying to get you guys started and on your way into the journey of darkness, because I've been really busy and I've had a lot more of a harder time finding quiet places where I can do readings for everybody. So give me a second. This Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus is afraid that you are going to be the one to see them in what they're doing. And this is the reason why they're trying to cage everyone up and keep tabs on everyone and control everybody. Because their job, or what they say they're doing, isn't what they say they're doing. And I feel like a lot of these Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgos, they say that they're doing this job where they're just keeping somebody company for a lot of money. I hear you saying, but the window's shutting in a room that is never opening and shutting. Pay attention to those things, and now you are being a little bit more aware of things like doors being shut, routines being broken. Anyway, but aside from that, don't distract yourself and don't let somebody else distract you, especially in Aries. And don't let this Capricorn / Aquarian, if they're on a cusp, find out if they're on a cusp. Do not let them distract you from what you came here to do, but do it very quietly. Just like I said in last month's reading, be a super secret spy, Leo. Video games is not a bad thing, so don't ever let anybody tell you that playing video games will rot your brain. I think it preserves creativity, if you ask me. A lot of you feel like you've been having energy drained from you, and that's weed. Not for the haters who are out there talking about I smoke some crack and other blah 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 blah, whatever the shit it is. Just weed, you guys, just weed. You guys, like I was saying, you guys spend a lot of times in your room because you just want to get away from this damn Capricorn. So, or this Virgo, or this Taurus. You're just hiding up in your room all day. And when you do come out to play, you get busted for that. You get busted for being a good kid. You get busted for being a bad kid. Not busted, but you get your, they bust your ass for everything. So this month is about overcoming your own shadows in the month of October and scattering the darkness around you, because you are the sun. You are the illuminator of the earth. Without you, we'll never see anything. We need you to shine in the midst of darkness, especially when someone's trying to put you in a box. You don't belong there. You belong in the wild. Peace.